Good morning, chat. Yes, I am awake. Hello. I am awake. I have my coffee. I am ready to... I am ready to finish the Subathon drawings. How are you guys doing? You're streaming when I'm about to sleep soon. You can watch the VOD later. Don't worry about it. I will be streaming lots and lots more in the next couple of days. Actually, yeah, that's a lie. I'll come to that in a second. Oh, I'll get to that in a second. Subathon is now arriving in the station. But yeah. You know what? Let's just get right into it. Because I'm feeling very productive this morning. I wanted to stream yesterday, but I felt like shit. I was waiting for like a package to arrive, and the timer like constantly went like from, oh, it's gonna be here at like 3 p.m. Oh, never mind, it's gonna be here at 4 p.m. Oh, sorry, you gotta wait until 6 p.m. And I wanted to like get groceries and stuff, but yeah, no, that didn't work. Anyway, I'm just gonna set a timer and start drawing. But how are you guys? I'm gonna start with Kitty Loves Bears. They have a wonderful OC, maybe Sona, called Tank. I think you're gonna like them, chat. Eating bacon mac and cheese? Can you give me some? Can you send it over to me, please? I haven't had bacon in a while, actually. EA, early arrival. Hello, Fast Kruger. Nice to see you, and also that Iksu. Let's go. I'm gonna be honest, I'm still recovering from the insanity that that the Subathon was, like, legitimately. Once again, big shout out to Unbound for like helping me organize everything while I was like live, because I would have done, I think I would have like vomited. Like, there was so much happening behind the scenes where I was like, oh god, I can't like draw and stream at the same time. Or like, you know, take care of everything. This is the afterglow of all of it. No, the afterglow and the workload that I still have to do. Because trust me, it's quite a lot. But I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, how's the weather? No, I'm just kidding. Let me get into like the mood. Give me a few minutes, and I'll be ready to yap. So I think I might be a little, what's the word? A little bit sick. Like I can feel my nose being a little annoying at the moment. Oh, this looks good. Okay. Also, good morning, Yeesh. Hey, early bird catches the worm. Let's go. Hope you're doing well. Null creature. I see a lot of people that also like subbed, like sent the gift subs. I cannot wait to like draw you guys. I think it's more fun when like the person that I'm drawing is also in chat, because then I can be like, hey, do you like this? And they can be like, no. So let me give you the canvas like in small down here, so you guys can see what I'm doing. Yeah, I had a weird day yesterday. I wanted to be productive, like legitimately. I was like, hey, let me get up and like let me stream in the evening, but that didn't happen, buddy. I hate waiting for like packages. I wish like we do have like package stations and stuff, but sometimes you can't like deliver them to these stations. So I'm like, what's the point of these? They have a, hold on. So let me switch to bed and bear and breakfast. So we've got some chill music in the back playing. Hope you'll start feeling better. Oh, thank you. Sick or allergies? I'm a little sick, I think. I was out with a friend like all day 2 days ago, and I had nothing but like a small like little jacket, even though it was like still a little cold outside. So yeah, I might almost got a little sick. Honestly, it's been quite a while since I got sick. Maybe it's time. But maybe now would be like the worst time, so please don't. Anyway, I'm yapping, I'm already like 5 minutes into the drawing. Don't get sick, I'll try. Okay, so they have a beard. Yeah, I can already tell this was a good idea. Like, not streaming yesterday, because I was like, once again, I woke up, I fell asleep on my couch. Like, I completely zoned out yesterday while waiting. I'm just glad that I got my package, but at the same time I'm like, oh, wish it wouldn't have taken like the entire day. But yeah, anyway. So chat, any plans for today? What are you guys up to? Watching anime and eating brekkie? But what if something crazy in anime happens and you like spit out your like cereal? Besides your possible sickness, how's your day been? I just woke up. I took a shower. A very well-deserved shower. I think... You ever have those days where you're a little too lazy to shower, but at the end you're like, I feel like that would have fixed me. That would have like saved the day. I don't know, it's weird. Because like at the end of the day you kind of feel a little disgusting. And you're like, maybe I should have taken a shower. You've been playing Tomodachi Life. Oh, that game is so fun. I've been watching a lot of like streams of other people like playing that game. Very cool. Taking a shower before sleep is the best thing ever. True, true. Once again, I was out the other day, like the entire. Actually, what's it called? I took like a little break after the Subathon because I genuinely like needed some time offline. Because trust me, when you like experience something like this, you're like, ooh, let me touch some grass, please. Once again, because I see a bunch of people here, that gifted subs and like, you know, took part in this. Once again, thank you from the bottom of this bear's heart and this bear's butt. I appreciate it. I was actually thinking about like writing the scammer like a message telling him like, hey asshole, guess what, I got my money back. But I'm too scared because this dumb idiot actually accidentally like sent him my address. I don't wanna risk it. Let's just say I don't wanna risk it. imagine me being like, hey asshole, fight me, and then they like a day later they just like appear in front of my door. Ooh. Don't risk it for the biscuit, literally. Did B raid again? B! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome guys, we're drawing the Subathon doodles that I owe to the people that were so kind and what's it called? You know, gifted me a bunch of subs. But yeah, B, how was your stream? What did you do? See a few. Hi Nico. Hi Roadhog. Howdy Jen and chat. Hold on, wait a second. Yeesh, you're a mod. Mods, can we get a shout out for That's Ray Bear? You're here now. Time to work, Yeesh. If you would be so kind, of course. I was drawing my characters grabbing man titties. Oh, you gotta show me, please. Either later or like... That sounds nice. No, but I hope you had a wonderful stream. I hope you get some rest. For the newcomers, if you don't know me, I draw bears. I recently got scammed while buying PC parts, so I did my first subathon to like get the money back. In exchange, people get these like 15 minutes doodles of me, and it went very well. Like, as you can see, I have I'm like still drawing them. Alright, hold on. It was some cute coloring. Oh, I bet. But yeah, I just wanted to turn this like stupid thing that happened to me into something more positive. Like the rage inside me just like went like, okay, this asshole scammed me. I'm so stupid and like I fell for the scam. Eccentricity, hey, welcome. So let me just spin it around, put my own twist to it. Happy the subathon was a success. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Once again, I am very lucky to have my friend Unbound with me, who like was like holding track of everything. So Masked Dalukard, thank you for the sub. Very appreciated. It's so nice to be back. Yeah, I know I was just like... I haven't streamed for like 2 days, but it's... like 2 or 3 days, but once you like get a rhythm going and you like miss out on 1 or 2 days, you're like, oh, I could have been like productive. Okay, Okay, I have 2 more minutes left. Oh god. Hold on, this needs to be a little bit more pointy. There we go, perfect. Now I just gotta do this. So Chad, I hope you are ready for seeing these like black and white drawings for the next couple of weeks. Because trust me, there are a lot. And this will probably be the only thing you'll see. Nah, it's not that bad. I don't mind it. I like drawing these. That looks neat though. Here's the thing, I'll leave them... People can like edit these and stuff however they like. So if there's something that I missed, like let's say this character for example has like a has one eye like here behind their like scar, just feel free to like add it on your own. Like these are like, you know, fun little like sketches. Can you make an NFT out of yours? Sure, that'll be how much money will you like lose? 50,000? Are people still like doing NFTs? It's been so long since I've heard this word, the term. So that was 15 minutes. Caddy loves bears. There we go. I think NFTs officially died. Okay, here's a fun story. While I look for the next... Oh, hold on, let me... let me get my Subathon doodle list. Caddy Loves Bears has been done. Next up is... Norderic. I recognize that name. Have a good day at work. Why, thank you. Let's see. They have a slug. I love that slug. Oh, Yeast, you have to go to work. Sorry. Good luck at work, Yeast. Should have like read that message. My goodness. Anyway, so I was visiting like family, like relatives, and oh, let me set the timer real quick. And I've met a relative that I haven't seen in like years, and I mean like years, like 10 plus years. And I think they're like around the same age as I am. And my mom was like, hey, so he's like an artist, he draws, and I'm like, oh, show them the stuff that you draw. So you know, like, I whip out my phone, I show them a bunch of drawings that I made, nothing too crazy, like, and not everything that I draw is like furry, so don't worry about it. I didn't get like, didn't get called out like, hey, what the heck, you're a furry. Basically, what happened is, he looked at like a picture that I drew of me and my brother. Like a very, like, just like cute one where he... You know how like big brothers do the thing where they like hold you and then they like use their fists to like rub your head? What's the thing called? There's like a term for it. A noogie, yes. He straight up, I kid you not. He looked at it, and he's like, "Oh, so it's like an NFT." No joke, that caught me off guard so badly. I was like, "What? How should I react to this?" Like, bro, just like Bro just said that my art reminds him of like NFTs, and I was like, how do I reply to this? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Does your relative live under a rock? Here's the thing, more like the opposite, because he's like a nerdy like tech guy. So I was confused. Like he should be like the first one to know that NFTs died, right? Like nobody gives a shit anymore. Also, my goodness, what is happening with my voice? Having like voice crack after voice crack. So I genuinely love this design. I know you guys can't see it, but it's making things a lot more easy for me to just like start drawing instead of like putting the reference into the drawing and stuff. At least the first association should be like an icon instead of... Yeah... That's where I was like... What's your media consumption, buddy? Like, how do you like... Do you look at like... Do you go into a museum? Oh my god, we're getting another raid? Mr. Big Bunny, hey! I recognize your name. In fact, you are the one of the people that subbed to me. Or like sent me gift subs. Welcome, raiders. My name's Jan. Hey. How are you guys doing? How are you, Mr. Big Bunny? Cuties detected. Very cute. Very cute indeed. Here, let me give you a shout out. But yeah, what have you been up to? Playing some Dragon Ball Z. No, I'm just kidding. I know it's Dead by Daylight. Whenever I see DVD, I'm like, Dragon Ball. my brain is a little stupid. Also, hi, welcome new people. I'm Jan. I draw. I'm currently drawing a bunch of black and white doodles for people that subbed to me recently for the Subathon. Excited to see you sketch my Benui. Let me see where you're at. Oh, you're pretty far down. Unironically, I think it's gonna be like your turn in like two weeks or so. I'm so sorry. Also, Chowie, hi, welcome. This is so ridiculous. Here I am. Legit, no joke. When I went live, I didn't want to like push it. I wanted to be like, hey, I'm gonna do like a chill little stream with like a few people watching, maybe 10 or 2. And now there's like people rating me and I'm like, oh, more eyes, help. I hope you have a wonderful rest, Mr. Big Benui. So can I just say I love your it's probably your Sona, right? They have those like colored sleepy eyes that I love. They also have bear-like paws. I love that. You'll be lurking. Oh yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to like keep you here. And yap. Speaking of yap, I gotta get back in here. Come on. But yeah, as I was saying, I was telling a I was telling a story. I showed a relative of mine. I haven't like seen in like 10 plus years. One of my drawings, or like a bunch of my drawings, and they flat out like said like, "Oh, it's just like NFTs," and I was like, "What the?" And that wasn't like, that was like not like 4 years ago. That was like 2 years ago when NFTs were like already not a thing anymore. So I was very confused. NFTs. Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking like, if he like goes into a museum, does he like look at the art and goes like, huh, this could be fundable. I can funge this, or whatever it's called. Fungible. Sending you much love. You gotta eat dinner. Oh, have fun. My apes, they're gone. My wife, she took all of my apes. There was a shop in my old hometown that opened that that had this like, you know the NFT monkey, you know the like the slightly ugly looking NFT monkey. Is it like called like Bored Apes? I kid you not, they have one of them. They have one of them apes as like their logo for their store, and I'm like, what is this? I think the first time I saw it, I also like took a picture and I was like, guys, you have to see this. If I'm back in my hometown, I'll check if it's still there, because I'll take like a picture of it for you guys. Because you know how it is. Shared pain is half the pain. So let me do something here. Let me do one of these. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It's like stores using AI art in their ads. Yeah, I gotta be honest. I have this like defense mechanism at this point where when I go to like, or when I like see it in public, I'm like, oh, that's a place I'm not gonna go to. There we go. This song is a bop. It's the Bear and Breakfast OST. Here, I can link it in chat. It's my go-to soundtrack whenever I am streaming, like drawing. Because then I don't have to like think too much about like, oh shit, it's gonna be the next song. Unlike the Animal Crossing soundtrack at some point where it goes like, I don't want to like even imitate it. It's so annoying. I hate it. All right, I think that's a wrap. I mean, I still have like 3 minutes left, but I feel like this looks awesome. They don't have eyebrows. Actually, they kind of do. So I'm just gonna do this, like, hey, woo. Very cool characters that I get to draw. I love it. How is your night going? You mean how is my day going? I just woke up. It's 7 AM in the morning for me at the moment. I usually like wake up around that time because I noticed that I am an early bird. I usually start working around this time because I usually have some, like, you know, peace and quiet. It's 1 AM in here? Ooh, okay. You wake up at 6 and stream at... No, shut up. I was like, where's this going? Okay, let me... Timer says 1 minute, but I think I'm good. There we go. Show keyboard. N-O-R-D-I-R-I-C. Now spell iCup. Oh no. You almost had me, tja. Well, well, well. Windole is the next one. Have I told you guys that I almost got scammed once again? Awkward. No, but this time it's more like, it's more funny than like actually being scammed. So let me set a timer and I'll tell you the story. And also let me drink from my coffee real quick. So you might have seen like the post that I made about like, hey guys, if you gifted subs to like the Subathon, you can leave your ref sheet in the comments, or like as like a as a reply, and I'll draw you. And somebody like left their I guess like their Sona or like their character, and they said like, feel free to like redesign it. I'm like, okay, this is a bit like much, but sure, whatever. They, they gifted subs apparently. So I checked. Turns out they didn't. they just like flat out lied. Like I went through all of the gifted subs. Luckily there's like a list on Streamlabs where you can like see who who subbed, who like sent gift subs and such. And I even asked for their like Twitch name, and they replied with their Twitch name, and it's nowhere to be found in the list. I just saw the post and I see it there. Wait, you mean they gifted? They sent subs, or... You draw art, refs? I'm confused, I don't understand. Like your avatar, by the way. I am currently drawing a bunch of people that gifted me a bunch of subs in the last stream, because I got scammed while like drawing, while looking for like PC parts, or like buying PC parts. I usually do, like character design, lots of furry stuff, but yeah, right now I'm just like doing other people's work. Like I'm drawing like other people as a thank you. I mean, I see who you mean. Oh, okay, okay. It would have been awkward if it's like, Jen, you're like talking complete BS right now. This person has actual like sub, and I'm like, well, I'm just being stupid. No, but I was like, I'm guessing, what I'm guessing is this person like read like leave your ref sheet, and I thought that it's like a raffle. because you know how like some fairies out there are. They like never they never like leave a comment or never freaking interact with anything you do, but the moment you like write the word like free art in your tweet, it's like, here's my ref sheet, here's my like everything, have everything. And I'm like, okay, where's that energy whenever I like, you know, usually post? But then again, it's human nature. We all love free stuff. I'm not like immune to that. So I'm having a lot of fun with this character. Actually, I always wanted to like draw their OCs. Windell. I know that they're friends with one of my Oomphies. Free art is nice. Yeah, I mean, free art is nice. That's true. There's an artist who makes sure there's always they include no raffle only accounts. Here's the thing. This might sound a little harsh, but because you know, if somebody like makes a raffle, they always like check out the people that like, you know, participate in the raffles. I do that sometimes when I used to do that. And let's just say if you participate and your entire like feed, your entire like media feed is just you like spamming your ref sheet under like every single raffle that that you can like find, it's, I don't know, feels a little off. You know what I mean? But I digress. You join raffles every now and then. Yeah, once again, if it's from an artist you like, of course, like join in. Like somebody you're like curious about to see how your work, how your art is gonna look like. But if I like click on your feed and it's literally just, you know, gee, thank you for the opportunity. And I'm like, no, do something with your characters. Like maybe, I don't know, learn to draw, or maybe, who knows, commission people. If you can, like, you know, if you can afford it. A little gift art is always fun. Yeah. So Timber, welcome, welcome. I like how stretchy this person's character can be. So much fun. Can I do this? I can, but I have to emphasize that there's like a little break here. Yeah, that works perfect. Just finished a stream of mine. Hey, what were you streaming? If I might ask. Also, apologies in advance if I miss out on like any details in people's like characters. Like, let's say, oh, this, I like your drawing, but you forgot this like very specific part. I'm sorry. These are supposed to be like, you know, just like small little doodles. Like I cannot like overanalyze like 50 plus like reference sheets and be like, okay. Don't forget this part, don't forget this part. I'll try my best. Bloody Roar. Okay, I don't know what that is, but sounds interesting. Is it maybe furry related? It's a PlayStation 1 fighting game? A TF fighting game. Ooh. Interesting. Might have to check that out. I have like this very weird like memory of visiting like a friend of mine, like that's like 20 plus years ago by now. We were at her like place and they had I think a PS1 or like I think it was a PS1 back then. We played some sort of fighting game and I was like so confused as to what like was happening on screen. I was like, what the? You can just like beat each other up? It's so cool. So give me a second. The cool thing about this character is that it's they're very, what's it called, simple. So I can just like leave it like that. Yeah, this is fun so far. I am already like 3 drawings in. Shit's going crazy. Shit's going quick. Hi, Pamchito. I recognize your name. You're also one of the people that I'm about to draw. But you will also have to wait, because your name is even lower than Mr. Big Bunny. So see you in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Okay, let me finish this one. What's their name? Window L. Not Windows, Window L. There we go. Next up, Ribzakuma. Unfortunately, I couldn't find anything. They didn't like send anything else, so I just have like their crusty icon. I'll try to make it work. Let me set a timer. And go. Oh, ball. Jesus, I almost dropped my phone. So chat, do you have anything planned for this week? Anything particular? Maybe a birthday you go to, or maybe like gonna hang out with a friend, or maybe like stream together with friends. Just like game. Is a new game coming out? Something? Next week is my birthday on Wednesday. We almost have the same birthday then, because mine is on the 6th. Should I do a birthday stream? What do you guys think? Do people do these? Gonna sleep, wake up, maybe game. Do you by chance wear a shirt that says eat, sleep, game, repeat? Yes, I'm a gamer. I'm about to level up. And you like... Fuck, I fucked up the bit. Never mind. Ignore what I just said. God damn it. Ruined bit. Yours is on the 6th as well? Oh my god. Well, then I know who is going to get a happy birthday from me on the 6th. It's actually pretty crazy that your birthday is on the same day. Haha, guys, when is your birthday? Haha. Also, what's the name of your mother and your dad? And also, where do you live? Haha. And also, what's like the last like 4 digits in your bank account? Just asking. I still can't believe that there's people that do these like, you know, those like quote retweet this with your birthday, or like quote retweet this with you know, like very like personal information. It's like, you guys, you do realize that people are going to like see this and just like, you know. Just asking Lemao. Listen, I got scammed, so you know, like scamming people is very easy. If you get like, if it's possible to like scam me, you can scam everything. You can scam anyone. Haru Hunter, welcome, hi. If there's one thing that I learned from like being scammed, it's don't like blindly trust people. Like legitimately, if an offer sounds like too good to be true, it's not true. Even though if like the person is like being nice and kind, like just take everything with like a grain of salt. Look through the lens of what's it called? Look through the lens of sus. The lens of sus. They have like a demon avatar. I like this. Like little horns and shit. If your name is such and such, this is your category name. Memes gives off the feeling too. They do. Or it's like, haha guys, what's like your second name or like your middle name? Haha, that would be like so funny if you guys tell me. Haha guys, OMG, the name of my first dog was like this. What's your first name? What's your dog's like first name? Haha. And did you by chance use that like as a question for like your password recovery? That would be like hilarious. I freaking love getting scammed. Let's go. Hello, welcome to Anonymous Addictions. My name's Jan. I am addicted to getting scammed. It all started when I was buying PC parts. ... I love getting scammed, Charlie. I love. Yeah. It has the same vibe as like people that when like a big streamer says like I'm gonna run some ads, and you see people like ads, yippee, yummy. God, I can't wait for the yummy ads. Makes me wonder if there's a furry out there that actually likes getting scammed a little too much. Probably. I mean, everything exists. So, Timber, hey, welcome. Wait, hold on a second, you were already here. Are you trying to scam me? I have 8 minutes left, god damn it, okay, I need to like lock in. Do you guys also have like people that like, I don't know, they stand in like public places and they like try to ask you to like donate to something or like, you know, like sign like a petition or whatever. And you can always tell like, you're just here for the money, aren't you? You don't care about what you're like genuinely like doing here. Not as much nowadays. Yeah. Loiters? Maybe. I just remember this one particular girl. She was like waving me towards her and I was like, no thank you, I'm not interested. And then she was like kind of like passive aggressively telling me like, we got that in New York City. Yeah. Angelo, hey! Hope you're doing well. I've been digging your art lately. That one, I think it was a dragon that you posted on FA. Like the little painted version. Very lovely, like legitimately. No, but she was like, oh yes you have. Like she was kind of like talking back to me like, hey, no, stand here, come back. And I'm like, this feels weird, like don't do this please. This is awkward. Dragon Sona, yeah. I love to see them. One of my like craziest like what the fuck moments was I was playing like a furry VN. And I noticed this person was like using like real life places and they just like put a bunch of like filters on it so it's like a little bit more, what's the word? Unrecognizable. But I was like, hold on a second. I recognize that water fountain. And it was literally like my hometown. Like where I grew up and I was like, what the? That was such a like a mindfuck. I even like reached out to the creator and like asked them like, hey, is this place? And they're like, yep. But they just found like the image on like Google and thought it looked like nice. Like there was no like, oh yeah, this is where I grew up. Would have been cool though. But yeah, the world is small sometimes. It's ridiculous. Like I live in a big city, but the amount of like accidentally like meeting up with or like finding friends just like walk by is so high sometimes. Like I go to the grocery store and whoop, there's a friend of mine. My life is a movie, question mark? Nah, my life is a furry VN. Could you imagine? You have like this one particular day and all of a sudden you meet like 4 to 5 like hot men at the same time and you're like, oh no. And then it's like, oh, you can like hang out with one of us. Which will you choose? And you're like, where's the save button? Please. I haven't played any like VNs in a while. I should like... I should get back into it. I know that like Nanov like recently published his... I think it is like first one? Like... I know he's been like... I think he did like the art for Minotaur Hotel, if I'm being correct. Unless your life is a furry VN called Echo. Yeah, that's true. I haven't played that game, but friends warned me that's a little like, you know, heavy topic. He did some art for Minotaur Hotel. Yeah, yeah. Did you guys see what he like drew for the Subathon? It's so cute. It's like my, obviously like it's my butt, my bare butt, and I'm like being scammed on the picture. Two more minutes left. Oh no. I need to draw you getting scammed. Oh please. Please no. We talking about Nanov? Of course. Nanov the goat. We hang out in VR chat from time to time, and he has this capybara that it just has like a human body, and it's so funny because he can like emote and stuff. Like it always like walks around butt naked. It's so funny. I'm like, can I even show this on stream? New furry, your character here getting scammed. That would actually be funny. Okay, hear me out. New your character here furry like art idea. You're about to get scammed, but in reality you like literally get scammed. Like I get the money and you get nothing in return. I just like dip. It sounds horrible. Man, I feel so sorry for like people that have like that got like scammed while like doing like getting like commissions of their Sona and stuff. I would let you scam me? No, don't say that. Okay. I think... Oops. Sorry for flashbanging you guys. That should do the trick. Maybe make this part a little bit more like chubby. There we go. And there goes my timer. Your character here getting robbed at knife point. Okay. This one is called... Let me check. Luckily I wrote down all of the names. Ribza Kuma. There we go. Put it in the box. Next up. Ah, Boku! Yes, let's go get to draw Boku. Boku, my beloved. Let's see. How are you guys doing, by the way? We're 55 people at around this time? Holy heck. Warp tool, my beloved. I would listen to you if you said go to Target and buy 300 worth of Amazon gift cards to fix my bank account. You know what's funny? I have a weird story that like kind of like opened my eyes, where I was like, okay, like if you have kids, like make them aware, you know, like people are like, especially like kids are like very easy to scam. Okay, this is like what's it called? It's a little longer story, so let me just get the timer right, get the timer ready. Okay, so two things you have to know. Basically, after like school, I did like a year at like another school where I was just like helping out the school basically. So I was somewhat of like a substitute teacher sometimes, and I was like pretty young back then. I was in my like it was in my, how do you say this, in my like Minecraft YouTuber phase. Let's just like call it what it is. Yes, I did Minecraft Let's Plays, leave me alone. And the worst part is they were quite like, I was quite popular at some point. Like I had like 20,000 subs at some point, but I gave it up because it was no fun. I didn't have like the time for it, and I'm like, you know, art is my passion. Minecraft Let's Plays, yeah, I still loved Minecraft. So anyway, you know, like kids like approached me and they were like, oh, what, do you know this guy? Do you know that guy? Because I accidentally like, I told them that I used to do like Let's Plays, and they ate that up. They were like immediately like, you are the coolest person in this school. Like, my teacher doesn't even know who this person is or that person, and blah blah blah. Mind you, that was also around the time when like fidget spinners were like the biggest thing ever. I remember at one point I arrived to like one of the classrooms, and like 4 kids like ran towards me, and all they had in their hands were like fidget spinners, and like, look at my fidget spinner! Wow. Is your channel still up, or is it a secret? All of the videos are like on unlisted. I haven't like done anything like, and it's not like even cringe. It's just like, it's like you know, I don't want this to be like in public anymore. Like I love the fact that I did like YouTube, but at the same time I'm like, yeah, I'm glad this part is over in my life. Who knows? Maybe I'll stream some Minecraft once I have my new PC ready. So anyway, yeah, honestly, like the moment I told them like, yeah, I used to be like a streamer, I used to be like a Minecraft streamer, YouTuber, Jesus. And I knew some like big names TM around that time. Not in like America, but more like in Germany. And that was once again like the coolest thing ever for these kids. So the way they immediately like, you know, they didn't ask anything, they immediately said like, you are telling me the truth, you are like the coolest person ever, I like you now. And I'm like, don't do this, like don't trust me. Like, then again, they're kids, but at the same time, my goodness. I remember one day there was like kind of at the end when my like year was over, one of the kids just randomly like gifted me Pokemon Colosseum XD for like the GameCube, and I was like, thanks, I guess. He's like, here, have this. Okay. I've never played that. Which games would you play? Definitely something like Repo with Gur and Guy. Maybe some Peak again. Guys, remember when I was playing Peak with Unbound, for example? Yeah, that could be fun. And of course, VR chat. I wanna just run around like cool worlds and show you guys what we found. Because me and my friends, we've been like playing VR chat for maybe almost like 2 years now. There's so many like great worlds in there. How much time do I have left? Okay, 10 minutes. That's good. No, but as I was saying, like... being a little, you know, being a little judgmental. And like, hey, is this person like telling the truth? Never hurt nobody. Like, come on. I remember there was this one kid in my school. While we did like a little hike with our school, like as a little project, and he told me this was like pre like internet times. He told me that he found like not even like Mew, but like Mewtwo in one of the Pokemon games, and there was like fully drawn cutscenes with animations and oh, it's so crazy and stuff. And he had me on his hook. My goodness, I was eating everything up he said. And at some point I realized he was like, you know, he was bullshitting me. Like none of this ever happens in the games. Has this ever happened to you, Chad? You know, like one of your IRL friends or like kids at school are like, hey, yo, this cool thing happens in the game, and you're like, nah, this cannot be real. Sounds too good to be true. Kind of miss playground rumors. Yeah, cause they like stick with you. That's honestly one of the things that I kind of like miss about the fact that like games come out and people don't even like take like 2 minutes and it's already like, we data mined this entire game and here are all the secrets. You're welcome. And I'm like, no. Leave some whimsy, please. That's why I love like GTA San Andreas so much, because this game has this eeriness to it. Because I remember playing it back when I was way too young. Gulp. But yeah, there was just something very like odd and like weird about it. Okay, let me focus on like the entire thing real quick. There we go. It's a very cool character. I like. It's so fun to draw. I like drawing like beard that goes all across the face. Hell yeah. There we go. How do I do this though? I'll look in chat in just a sec. Give me just a moment. Oh, perfect. Holy shit. Okay. Cooking. Who let Tim cook? Did you ever meet some kid at a fast food restaurant that ever since you both could never meet again for some reason? I mean, I know definitely some people that I don't want to like see again, but like for different reasons. But no, not that I could think of. No. So I think you heard that. I'm so sorry. My body's making weird noises again, so let me just like drink some water real quick. I asked him if he knew when the next Crash Bandicoot game come out, and he told me a date. I knew he was lying for that point. Oh boy. Let yourself imagine a daydream of what could be. I don't like spoilers. I want to be surprised and explore everything. Exactly. Have some whimsy. Like the fun part about like old games is you go back to the games and you're like, I played this and this used to be like, this used to look like completely different in my brain. Like I remember like Pokemon Diamond was like my go-to game. I love that game. And nowadays when I like come back to it, I'm like, oh, this is how the game looks? I do not remember that. There's something in my ear, hold on. I have this like fear of, I put on my headphones and there's like something crawling in my headphones. Sorry for like creeping you guys out. This probably will never happen to you, but I'm just like, ugh. Maybe it's just my hair. I remember in Playground I made a friend because he had a Mario plush. That reminds me, like a little off topic, but I was at a concert like 2 days ago, and while we were like waiting for the main act to like start, there was a guy in the front row who had his like DS with him. He was playing Pokemon, and I think he was like trying to catch some Pokemon. I don't know what it was, but he was like holding it up so everybody could see, and it was so funny because people were like starting to like cheer. Like, you know how when the animation starts when like a Pokemon is about to like get caught, and everybody went like, oh, 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 and then it like escaped and everybody goes like, oh, and at some point he actually got it and everybody like lost their shit and like screamed. That was fun. People are so cool sometimes. Just being silly. Also, in case you're wondering, they were recording with said DS. The funny thing is, after the concert, me and a friend, we were like standing in line for like the merch drop. Well, like the merch, because my friend wanted to like buy something, and they were like right behind us, and I like told him like, hey, by the way, you're you like playing Pokemon before the match, or like before the game start. Why am I like, I'm like Overwatch pilled, sorry. Yeah, I told him like, hey, that was fun, like keep it up, and he was like, he was smiling. These like random moments of like just bland kindness are so fun. They go such a long way. We should like, you know, we should do that more often. Also, 1 minute remaining. Let me just close this. I think I've seen someone using a Nintendo DS or 3DS at a concert for recording. Yeah, that's what they did 2 days ago. I just saw somebody that I actually follow saw like Weezer live, and they recorded it. the audio was so like bit crushed. It was like unbearable. So why am I getting hungry all of a sudden? Stop it. I just ate the banana. So this is a good one. I like. Let me put a name on it. There we go. Puku. You need more food then? I gotta buy some food first, because I'm out of food. So Taro, are you still here? Oh, you did tell me what you wanted. I remember now. You wanted like a little cheeky, like a wink, correct? You wanted this guy to wink. Alrighty, I can do that. That's so fun having like the person that I'm like drawing in chat. I am being judged by many people. Gulp. Have a nice stream. Good art as always. Thank you, Timber. Have a wonderful evening and have a good food. Would you let me rub that big round fluffy bear bed? Of course, of course. That's what it's here for. So it's that time of the day again where my where the sun is being like reflected by one of the apartment's windows on the opposite side. So my face is being like completely flashbanged right now. Your Sona is so cute. Thank you. I'm always a little scared with like first time chatters, like complimenting my Sona, because there was this one guy who immediately went like down bad for my Sona. I was like, okay, buddy, chill. Like, don't be a creep about it, please. I'm not that kind of a streamer. Hello. Like at this point, people should like, I think at this point people should like read the room that I'm like, you know, I'm more chill, I'm more like laid back. I don't like being like too flirty because I feel like, you know, I have my, what's it called? There's a word for it. I have my limits. And only because I draw certain topics doesn't mean that I like, you know, only think about this certain topic. Like you can talk to me about like anything. You can talk to me about video games, freaking, I don't know, the Minecraft movie. I don't know why I had like Minecraft movie in my head. Chicken. Oh yeah, the wink, sorry. Oops. I'm like, something's missing. Don't want any parasocial relationships. Yeah, cause like, you know, I appreciate you guys being here, but at the same time, I would see this like, in quotation marks, like, connections. See them as like, you're like at a bar and you're like talking to somebody for the first time. And you wouldn't like, you know, you wouldn't like drop the craziest things like after a second, right? How's the weather? Oh, the weather's great. Actually, like genuinely great. It's like sunny outside. There was this one guy who was like, you know, oh, your Sona is so cute, haha. It followed up by like, you know, the ranchiest like response. I was like, oh, come on, man, please. That was timeout worthy. So that cub, welcome. That cub, since you're here, may I ask, you gifted so many subs. I think you're at, hold on. Oh yeah, you're also like ×2. Do you want me to like draw you 2 times? And if so, like what sort of expressions and stuff? If you want to, you can also like leave a comment under your under the post you submitted on Blue Sky, so I can like find it easier later. I think what I like about Twitch so much is that you can like see everybody has like their own, you know, everybody has their own like community, and everybody's like acting differently if they watch like, let's say, somebody else. Like I know some of you guys are like, I see you guys okay, this might sound weird, but like I see you guys in other like streamers chat, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. Sometimes I don't see you behave, and I'm like, hey, what's going on there? No, I'm just kidding. You're like, what is bro talking about? Can you shut up? I see my neighbor has found a hammer for some reason. Did I tell you guys that my neighbor was gone for like a week, and it was like the most beautiful thing ever? Like I was dreading the day he like comes back, and I was like, oh. Speaking, yeah, I didn't. Okay, for like newcomers, I have a neighbor that like he works from home, so he like little to never leaves his apartment, and the apartment that I live in is very old, so every single like step he takes, every single like breath, literally breath, like I can hear this man snore sometimes when he's like, I guess, like laying on his back. So yeah, no fun. Hello, neighbor. Could be at this point. I was watching like gameplay of that game a couple days ago, and I was like, man, this sure feels like a 2012 game from like the looks of it, and like, ugh. I hope MadPet will enjoy dissecting this game frame by frame. I hope my chat will enjoy dissecting this video frame by frame. Came out in 2012. Did it actually? Because that was a wild guess on my end. If only the architecture of housing had thicker walls. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I was actually talking to like what are they called? Like the people that like sell houses, or like try to like sell houses. Not a landlord, but like, is it like a house consultant? What's the word? Realtors? Is that the word? Anyway, super rude guy. Like the moment you started talking to him, you immediately knew, okay, I'm in here for like a bad time. I asked, oops, sorry guys, sorry about that. I asked him about like, hey, is this like flat available? Cause a friend of mine told me that like, you know, they're doing like renovations and stuff. And he immediately went like, why do you want to move? What's your reason? What's the reason? And I'm like, yeah, I want like, you know, an apartment with like less annoying neighbors. He's like, you know, this is like the new apartment. Like it's gonna have like thin walls, you'll hear everything. And I'm like, okay, are you trying to sell me this house? Or like, are you trying to sell me this apartment? Exactly, bro, let me move, like literally. Like I take everything. Okay, maybe not everything, but like, you know. Everything is better than like, I don't know. But I digress. At least I have a neighbor next door that is like very sweet and kind. They actually like picked up like 2 packages for me the other day. They also have a dog, I didn't know that. That's so cute. And yeah, I don't know. First time actually that like one of my neighbors did like take one of my packages just so, you know, I can get it later. So Damien, welcome. Usually if they do that, they're trying to hold it for someone else. Here's the thing. The moment he like dropped the price tag, I think the apartment was about like around like $1,200 a month, and that's not something that I can like, you know, I cannot afford this right now. So I was like already like, ooh. But Bear, hey Bear. How are you doing, Bear? Thank you for the sub. Once again, I'm like so glad and happy that I get to do what I love doing. I just hope my freaking, like, you know, the whole like tax consultant, like insurance companies and stuff will be finally like dealt with, so I can like completely focus on my art. How are you guys? How are you doing, Bear? Have you been streaming? You sent 2 ideas. Alrighty, well thank you. I'll make sure to draw them as best as I can in those like 15 minutes. You did lots of ranking. Hell yeah. I hope you get some rest in, because I'm guessing you'll probably like go to sleep soon. I'll sleep in 8 hours. Hell yeah. 8-hour stream, let's go. I don't have any like plans besides maybe going to the gym today, because I'm gonna be busy next week. So nice 8-hour stream. No guys, if I do 8-hour stream I will be miserable at the end. Don't worry. Yeah, I was gonna say, I got a cough, hold on. Yeah, what was I gonna say? I forgot, chat. Yeah, just post the like the belly slam. The belly pat. This is so cute, thank you. Oh, you like it. I'm glad you like it. Let's go, AJ. AJ with the 500 bear belly emotes. So Dog Baggy, welcome. Alrighty, let's see. Time is also up. Let me write that down real quick. Arrow. Raccoon. Up, up, up. There we go. Not raccoon. Oh wow, hold on. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pictures that I did this morning. That's crazy. Okay. How many more? Let me actually like 2, 3, 4, 10. Okay, never mind. Too many. I am not reading out loud how many I still have to do. Oh boy. Cocoette! Hey! Thank you so much for the gift subs. What the heck? You got this, bear. Thank you. Let's contribute to the fun. Hold on. Does this still count? Chat, does this still count? Should I add them to the list? Probably not. Come on. We're having fun over here. I added you to the list. But thank you so much. That's very sweet and kind of you. Next stream disclosed that the window is closed, but yes, add them to the list. I'm just scared if I leave it open, people are going to like... people are still going to send more and more gift subs to a point where I'm like, guys, I cannot draw this fast, like please. That would be hilarious, but at the same time I think I'll die. Oh, this one's gonna be fun. Okay, next up is Typhon Croc. They're probably not here, I'm guessing. But yes, timer is set. Ready, set. Let's go. They have a croc sauna. Who would have thought? Are you digging the music, Bear? Good old bear and breakfast. You know, I'm glad that I get the chance to do this today, because I feel like the next couple of days will be a little bit busy. I'm gonna have somebody coming over. I will probably be not streaming while they're here, because I don't know, I feel like that would be a little bit weird. Like, hello, person that is like visiting me. Sorry, I gotta like fuck off for a couple of hours. Do whatever you want to do. I don't know. I feel like that you should do what's right to your heart. Thank you, Sora from Kingdom Hearts. GIF of Woody, like, delivering the craziest, what's it called, line in freaking Kingdom Hearts ever. You're probably alone and have no friends. That's why your heart is so dark. Ooh, I like this one. AJ, what is that? Whomst or what? If you're talking like Kingdom Hearts, I never played Kingdom Hearts because you started a hype train. Yes, you did start a hype train. I never played Kingdom Hearts. I remember I saw what's it called? I saw like a cover laying around at like a GameStop like years ago. And that was like the coolest shit ever. Like, whoa, Mickey is like wearing a hoodie? And they're all like looking up to the moon? Freaking crazy. Time to play on stream. I think if I start playing that game, I'll be stuck in like I don't know, 60 plus let's play. I don't think I can handle this. And I don't want to do this to you guys. My productivity would be crushed. It's understandable. I think that's a game that I can like play on my own at some point when I have like less things to draw. Or like less things to do. But less things to draw as well, yeah. It's a children game. I believe in you. Yes, thank you. You're like, grow up. Or no, not grow up, like, come on. If kids can play it, you can play it. You want to see me game? Well, patience. I'll... once I have some free time and once Yeast is also like, what's it called? Once Yeast also has like more free time, we already like planned to build the new PC together, or like upgrade the PC. Speaking of, all the new parts arrived yesterday. Now I don't have to wait for any more like packages. And luckily, I got all of my packages and didn't get scammed twice. Isn't that beautiful? No, trust me, bro. Just send me the money. I'll send you the processor right away. Haha. Oh, you got them already? Yeah. I think I ordered like a power supply. And no joke, like the day afterwards, it was already here, and I was like, "What the? Are you guys always that fast, or you have nothing to do?" Got scared for a second. I got like a PayPal notification, but it's just like Apple services. I usually have my phone on like do not disturb while I draw, or like while I stream. Just out of pure anxiety that somebody from my family like calls me again. Do you guys, for like the people that are new here, do you guys remember freaking when I started streaming and I think my brother like called me on FaceTime? And the thing is, I had my FaceTime also like connected to my iPad, so it like switched to my face cam, or like the front camera, and you had like full like bare face. Ah, that was so stupid, but also so funny. I'm glad it happened back then, because nobody cared back then, and probably nowadays doesn't as well. So I gotta like make that face a little bit bigger. Yeah, if you stream, if you use like the do not disturb, or like set your settings right on your tablet, so nothing similar happens to you. But still, I think my reaction was like, oh no, guys, are you serious? Come on. I did not know that could happen. I wish I was there. That sounds so. It was funny. Like, I didn't mind it. It was a little embarrassing because I was like, eesh. I don't want to show my face yet, like on stream and stuff. Maybe in the future. Maybe I'm like, maybe if I do this, maybe if I like, you know, stream more regularly, and this might like become like a bigger investment in my time. Because right now it's art. Also 6 minutes, goddamn. Ooh. Gotta be faster. It's looking nice though. I like the face so far. What do you guys think? PNG tuber is already super cool. That's what I thought. It's just a bear behind a bear. Should have clipped it, lol. I'm glad people did not clip it, honestly, because that feels like I don't know. It's a little embarrassing. So I'm glad nobody was like, haha, let me take advantage of this. And at some point, blackmail him and be like, hey, I know how you'll look like. Gulp. No, streaming is fun. The fact that I can just like, you know, draw these like 15 minutes long like black and white doodles and people are still like interested makes me happy. So after this drawing I might take like a 5-minute break. So just so you guys know. That's fair. Yeah. So that cup, you are next. This actually looked like this turned out very lovely. I love it. Whenever I draw something else besides bears, I'm like, man, I should like, you know, invest more time in like drawing like new OCs and stuff. You need your shirtless redeem? Oh yeah, definitely. Guys, if I get 5 more gift subs, I'm gonna go naked! Woo! Somebody in chat just heard that and went like, say less. Neurons activated. Beep boop boop beep. Don't tempt us. Eccentricity, no. Careful what you wish for. The bear paw crawls. The bear belly shakes. Okay, timer is up. Gonna put a BRB in just a second. Yeah, I really gotta get some water. I have water, but I gotta like actually like drink it. And not just like look at it like, oh, that looks nice. Wait, hold on, why am I like typing on my keyboard? Oops. Did I mute myself? No. Fun proc. There we go. Okay, I'll leave this one on for chat to look at. I'll be right back. I'm gonna run some ads, so apologies in advance. I'll be right back. You guys should get some snacks, or maybe a drink. Yes, give me ads. Woo! Let's go. Let's go, freaking ads. Here we go. Tasty ads. Oh my god. Okay, I'll be right back. Guys, what the heck? Somebody raided my fridge. Bear. Where's my salad? Where's my salad that I'm like not 100% sure anymore if it's like still good or not. I wanted to make like a tuna salad yesterday, but I was so bored. I was like, let me just make some ramen real quick. In front of my salad? Remember that one? You're old. That was like 10 years ago. Feeling old yet? Can you feel your skin just like slowly getting more crusty and crusty? The folds. The life juice is getting sucked out of you. Sorry. I don't know what that was. I can feel that, yeah. I mean, I felt old a couple days ago when I was at that concert, because I was like, oh, scary concept. Let me see what that cup replied under my post. Imagine if they made a beach that made you old. Is that a Death Stranding? What was that again? One with him blushing and being adorable, and the second one of him just smiling. I'll do the blushing first. Also, can I just say, like, this is a lovely freaking ref sheet. Let me show chat real quick. What if the beach that made you bare? Ooh. Hold on. Think you're spitting? Oh yeah, there's the Subathon reference folder. There it is. Look at this cutie. Look at them. Give it up for that cub's adorable Sona. Also, like, who's the artist? Because this looks incredible. Almost a bull. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm a big fan with how they draw the jeans and the shirt. It's very cute with the sunflower. Anyway. Let's go back to the grind. Back to doing what I'm here for. Entertaining you guys. I'm putting on my like jester outfit. Got my nose. See, this joke wouldn't work with my like noise cancellation on my microphone, because it would sound like this. Balatro. Balatro looking ass. Okay, the first one will be turning into Pomni. I'm Bomni. Bear Omni. I had this joke with my former... What's it called? I still haven't watched The Amazing Digital Circus, by the way. I still gotta like gotta catch up with everything. Me and my roommate back then, we had this joke that there's like a clown like living like in our area that was like stealing stuff, and whenever he approached, you just like heard his like clown shoes approaching, like, you know, like it's so stupid. We were like, no, he's approaching. He's here to steal our like bicycles and stuff. Has anyone here got like their bike stolen, by the way? Question for like all of you guys. Or like some sort of like vehicle. Like probably not cars, right? Your partner got his bike stolen. Like how you say partner, it immediately goes like, reminds me of that one stupid like gif of 11 from Stranger Things, like looking to the wall and there's like a drawing with like a LGBT flag. Yes, I like, man, that's good. One of my coworkers has been saying partner instead of wife. Huh? I think I'm gonna draw the smiling one first, if that's okay, that cub. I'll give them the tooth. There we go, let's go. Whoop. I remember at my like older, like the apartment that I lived before this one, we had like our like little basement for bicycles, and one day my bicycle was just gone, and I actually think it was the janitor like just getting rid of it. I was like, okay, what's the point of like having a place where I can like store my bike if it gets, you know, like taken away? That was weird. Okay, that's a big ass pupil. There we go. That looks better. Not quite yet. That show just made me depressed, lol. I have like, what's it called? I have no... I just know there's like some characters that got like a lot of art. The gummy worms, gummy worm like crocodiles or whatever. And that's all I know about this show. But yeah, I gotta do like a rewatch, like a watch, first time watch. Gummy goo. Yeah, as a very, you know, like, let's say for work artist, you are definitely aware that there's like new characters and people find them attractive. Because you hop on like social media and you're like, oh, new character just dropped. Oh, that's their Bingus. I see Bingus. To be fair, I'm not better. I can imagine being not safe for work furry artist and it's like Ghostbusters. We got one! Absolutely. I remember there was a time where I drew like a lot of stuff that like recently came out. Kind of like, hey, this new character. Ooh, let me draw them. I think it was like Mr. Shark back then when like Bad Guys just recently like got announced and stuff. Like nowadays I'm a little bit more like I wanna get to know this like character first before I draw them. Kind of like Bandit from Bluey. I haven't seen the show, but I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll, you know, maybe I'll draw them at some point when I like watch the movie, the show. I don't think there's a movie yet. Do you guys watch Bluey? just like asking like a bunch of piranhas if they like meat, if they ate some meat lately. Going into McDonald's, like asking, hey, you guys like burgers? Of course. That's why I'm here. I watch Bluey here and there, yeah. Bradley the Badger, for example, was a fun thing to draw, because I liked his design, and it also like gave me the option, the opportunity to just like play around with colors and stuff. Like that was a fun one to like draw, and it also came out like pretty cute. Speaking of cute, this one is also very cute, but how about I make you look to the viewer? Actually, this looks like he has like no thoughts. Hold on. Something's off. Still, what the heck? Hold on. There we go. When is the game supposed to come out? I don't know. Takes a certain amount of brain rot out of me to want to draw set characters. Yeah, that's the same for me. Sometimes all it needs is just a friend to like send me a picture and be like, hey, I feel like this character would like look good in your style, and I'm like, say less. Because that's what happened with this one. Hold on. Let me pause the timer, because that would be mean if I was like, yeah, let me just like rant and yap about something meanwhile the time is like going. That was this one here. This one right here. Was a girl sent me like a picture and they were like, hey, this looks like something you would draw. Or like you would, like, you know. And I did. It's me when belly. Boing. Gem alert? I wanna have more time for like these sort of projects again. Ugh, I am longing for stability. Give me more stability, please. Me when belly, so true. Okay, timer, boom. Just turn up your stabilizer. Check and mate. They trolled me. You played me like a damn fiddle. No, like I said, I just hope that, like, you know, German bureaucracy is very slow, and the like insurance company that I like sent my like application is like a very small company that is like taking care of like the entire country, so it's like obvious that they like take some time with like submissions and stuff. So I'm like, okay, I'll wait a few more days. But please. I can't wait any much longer. So this is very cute. I hope that Cup likes this one as well. He's looking good. Whew, okay. Get the approval. followed up by there's just one thing ... and I'm like, oh, gulp. Here, let's do something silly. Let's give him some sleepy eyes, see how it looks. That cup, do you like the sleepy eyes more, or should I leave it like this? What do you think? So hi, Geeks. Tell you what, I'll just like leave both options here. I do like the sleepy eyes. Say less. Sleepy eyes, it is. Always EP. I don't know what it is about like sleepy eyes, but they're so like, I don't know, they're so charming. They're charming to draw, and like if your character has sleepy eyes, 100 times, like plus 100 points. Let me add a little bit more fluff, and then I think I am done with this one. Then you gotta wait a couple weeks until I draw you again, that cup, if that's okay. Because there's so many people. Ooh. Yeah, that's fine with me. Okay, good. Good. I've been streaming for like over 2 hours, but it feels like I just started. Is this what happens when you like do this more often? You just like get used to like sitting at your PC for quite a long time? Bear, is this true? Give this bear true. And we're done. 1 minute. I'm honestly like very happy with this outcome. I showed you my keyboard. Please respond. What do you think? What do you think, that cup? Voila. That means something in French. That's fine with me. Let me just scroll down and like put your name right to the end. There we go. Oh boy, okay. Ooh, Forest is next. A redeem for you to speak in your language too would be sweet. Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of like redeemable things. Should be a redeem for me to like do Gangnam Style. Whoop. Okay, Forrest wants me to draw one of his characters that I accidentally forgot his name. I'll take this one. Timer has been set. Time to draw. You guys doing alright? Are you enjoying yourself? Baltimore. Oh, Baltimore is his name. Gotcha. Thank you, Key. Also, hi, Key. You're still awake? What the flip? One, two, three, four. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Rests. Ah, see what I did there? Okay, shut up. Okay, this one might be a little bit tricky-dicky. Let's see. Enjoying the sound while I rest. What if I do like a stream where I just like read out like numbers and that's all? Number 9. Number 9. Number 9. I'm doing art. Hell yeah. We doing awesome. I always wonder what inspired you to keep drawing. I think I was looking for like some sort of like outlet for my feelings. If that sounds like a little bit silly, but the whole thing with like, you know, you're like young, you don't know where your head is, where your head's at and stuff. Where's your head at? Where's your head at? Sorry. What was I saying? I think something that like inspired me a lot was one of my art teachers back then told me like, hey, you draw pretty good. Or like, pretty nice what you draw. And it kind of inspired me. I don't know, it's something that I just got like, I got like used to. I basically became the, oh, you're the, you know, like the artist TM. Like, oh, you draw. That's your whole personality from now on. And then it kind of became my whole personality, so it's working out. So yippee. And mostly my subjects, like bears and like furry stuff, I think over time, because I noticed that first of all I like drawing them, and second of all like other people also enjoy them. And the moment I like realized I could, you know, live off of like drawing the things I love, plus you know, like drawing what I love and also like still like improving and such. Yeah, sign me up. Don't start for like the wrong reasons. Don't start drawing out of like spite. Actually, you can like start drawing out of spite, but if you notice that you like have fun while doing so, then keep this energy going. There has been quite a few times where I like drew like out of spite. I was like, I could also do this. Like, let me try. You inspired me to draw again. Hell yeah. Well, I'm glad to be of service. It's a big character. I honestly love when like people in chat ask me like questions about like, hey, how did you start drawing? Because you get to a point in life where you just like, you stop like asking, like, hey, yeah, why did I start drawing? And it's nice to like, it's kind of like in movies when like the bad guy gets like reminded like, hey, there's like some good in you, and you're like, oh yeah, that's right. Remember who you are, basically. So that's pretty. Thank you, chat member, for asking. I like talking about like these sort of topics. They remind me of different days. Not better days, but just like different days. Oh, take me back to the days when we had a duckface and selfie. Guys, remember duckface? Sorry. Wish we could turn back time. Where's Yeast when you need him? Yeast has that like as a soundboard because he loves that. He loves that phrase. How much time have I left? 8 minutes? Ooh. I have got to haul ass. No, do the Harlem Shake. Go on YouTube, type in Harlem Shake, set the filter to like today or like yesterday. You'd be surprised, people are still doing Harlem Shakes. I'm like, buddy, please. Like, come on, man. Like, sure, you have fun, but listen, we did a Harlem Shake while I was like still in school. Like, come on. I remember I was the one who had to who had to edit the video on like my old ass like Dell laptop. Oh, that was so awful. Nothing worked on that piece of shit. Guys, we should bring back Harlem Shake. When was like the last time we had like this sort of like viral, funny, haha, let's do something together sort of thing? Because I mean, nowadays everybody does more like the, you know, like the TikTok dances. Not reading that out loud, Key, but thank you. Scientology, right? I've been seeing those videos. People are crazy. I saw that one where like they're like, the doors are locked, but you can like still peek inside, and there's this guy just like ominously like staring at the people that are like recording them. Oh, so... my god. Scientology raid. This is ridiculous. Awesome, man. People are like agile in these videos. They like hop, jump. Hope we're doing good. Well, hello. Look, honey, an abomination. What a name. Didn't know Twitch allows usernames that are that long. But here we are. So I need to... I've got 5 minutes left. It's just so funny to like see those like Scientology raids, because they're just like standing there. Because the people that like raid this place, they don't want to do anything, they just want to like see how far they can go. So like somebody made like a picture where it's like, they finally made it to like the final door in Scientology, and they open it up and it's just like Tom Cruise, and all of a sudden they have like the Dark Souls bar, like music is starting to play, like gulp. Tom Cruise. It's a bit of... Yeah, what if at the end of the tunnel you have to like fight their strongest Scientology member, and it's Tom McFrickin' Cruise. I love my wife! Who came up with that shit? Who came up with like... Yeah, let's try to like run into Scientology. Because I remember that happened like a while ago, and now it kind of took off, I guess. Man, people are crazy. Like those Area 51 raids. Oh yeah, I remember. Guys, serious question. Do you guys think aliens exist? Like legitimately? Do you have some whimsy in your left? I wanna know. I wanna know your secrets. Did you always draw bears, or did you start with something else? I think I drew a lot of like my friends back then. Like I had like colored pencils and I just like drew my friends. I still have all of those drawings, by the way. They're either in my basement or at my parents' place. But yeah. You know, I started off like doing the classic... Let me like take a... Not a pen. What's the other thing called? The thing with like lead in it. Help me. A pencil. Jesus. Sorry. And just like, you know, the pencil drawings, and I tried to like draw as realistic as possible, because that's basically the thing where it's like, oh, you know, like do. But yeah, that was fun. I would also love to go back to like drawing more like, you know, different stuff next to furry stuff. Or kind of like mix things, because there's artists that do like, for example, like they do paintings. Or like they mix media with like furry as like their like main topic, and that's so cool. There's this one artist that I follow, they have Chub, I think, in their like Twitter handle. And they do like lots of like paintings and stuff. I gotta like find them and like maybe show them might like show them on stream next time. They do some great stuff. You started with anime. There we go. It's a big universe. We can't be the only one living beings out there. I like how once this like whole you know, NASA shooting people up to the moon again happened, everybody was like, oh yeah, that's kind of awesome. I kind of forgot this exists. I wonder why. I wonder why people didn't want to do anything like space related for a while. So I have a few more minutes left, so let me just finish this one up. Whoop. The drawer. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to flashbang all of you. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Do you guys remember those do you guys remember those like videos, the creepy videos where it's like weird noises all across the world, and it's just like this like hum, this in the distance? Have you ever seen one of those videos? Because I remember I was watching these sort of videos with a friend back then on like, I think like Skype. And at some point, it was like late at night, at some point I was like, oh, this is creepy. Let me close my door just in case. And it was spooky. I like when media, what's it called, invokes an emotion of fear in me. Like I love like going to the museum and I see like a painting that just like screams like, this is twisted, this is sick and twisted, welcome to my sick and twisted mind. There we go. Ooh, where's the timer? Oh, I'm already done, oops. Big Pete enjoyer here? Why did you... Big Pete? Huh? How I felt when I saw Death in Puss in Boots. Oh yeah. But yeah, speaking of Pete, I have to draw Pete at some point. I was genuinely scared. He is like... I'm just like thinking about him and I get goosebumps. Alright, Forrest. What was his name again? Quagmire? Hold on. He mentioned that earlier. Baltimore. Yes, Baltimore. Not Quagmire. It's a Family Guy. The Family Guy. Hold on, is it Forrest with 1 or 2? 1. Forrest, the... Ooh, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 9. One more? One more, chat? I think one more. I think I've got like one more in me. Drawings are looking amazing so far, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's put the stamp on. Boop. Put that guy away. Forrest, you're still awake? What the heck? What the helly? What do you think of Baltimore? See? I remember the name. Key won't let me go to bed. Not true. Yes, start fighting. Stop fighting! You just go to bed. No, stay here, haha. You're so cool. Okay, next up, Jake Bing. And he is a Pikachu. He has a Pikachu Sona, which is cool because I think I have never drawn Pikachu yet in my life. Who here grew up with those like Pikachu like Pokemon parodies back then, where it's like, yeah, but what if Pikachu actually hates it being inside the Pokeball? This was so silly back then. What's his name? Aaron, who the one of the Game Grumps, that one like Pokemon parody he did with like I don't know, like Ash. I don't know. It's vaguely in my memory, but like still, my god. Defeated now, bitch. That's all I can like. That's all I remember. Handsome. Yes. How do you draw? How do I draw like Pikachu? Oh boy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ego Raptor, yes, that's his name. That was his name. I would start from the eyes or nose with Pikachu. You are correct. I should do that. Continues to ignore the feedback that I get. Okay, hold on. Let's do it like this. Small nose. Kinda like this. There we go. Put a little blink. Bing. There we go. Hold on, let me check something real quick, because I remember they did send me like 2 references and I only have 1 saved. Scroll down, let's scroll down, let's scroll down, let's scroll down. Scroll down, scroll. There we go. Okay, I like this one much more now. Angelo is like watching this, thinking to themselves like, what the? Does this guy always draw like this? And to that I say, yes. My way of like drawing is so convoluted, is so stupid. Like, I do not recommend drawing the way I sometimes draw, because it's like there's a reason people have like what's it called, like tutorials and stuff. There's a reason why I don't feel comfortable yet like doing like art tutorials here on Twitch, because I need to like learn. I gotta learn like the basics again. picking a chew. Ooh. I've never truly understood that advice as a step. You can figure out the angle of a head once you draw the nose and eyes in the angle you want it. That's true. I usually do that as well, but since Pikachu has like a very just very simple face, it's easy to kind of like, I don't know, you can see that I'm struggling with this one. Made him like bald. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. There we go. There's the cutie patootie. It's coming along pretty nicely. He is cute. Yeah. I like Pokesonas. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. The Slowbro that I drew a couple days ago. Not a couple days ago, like a month ago. Let me show you real quick. Yeah, this freak right here. He was supposed to be like my, you know, like my Slowbro Sona, kinda? Because he also has like the birthmarks that I have. Lol the butt. Yeah, I know. He's like, hey, I like the neck rolls that I drew here. Very cute. But yeah, I might come back to him. Might give him more like personality. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm not 100% happy yet with his face. I think it's this part. This part is not like... This part doesn't work yet. So I need to like fix the ref. Hold on. Whoop. What is that? A GIF supposed to stream transition? Yeah, it's called BRB screen, the Baloo butt. So you guys have something to look at while I switch from like drawing to drawing. Or like I have to import, what are they called? New references. Because I have a lot of like, you know, spicy references as well. And I don't want to accidentally flashbang you and Twitch with these. Because that would suck. That would suck. That would suck Pinor. And not in a good way. Here, I want to try something. Don't get cancelled on Twitch just yet. Honestly, true. I would like to stay here a little bit longer. It's fun. Bear, are you still here by any chance? Because I have a question for you. Okay, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of these eyes. Hold on. I'll leave them Pika. Peek at you. Don't peek at me. The scary hyper-realistic eyes with blood coming out. Gulp. One day, Jan opened his drawing tablet, his canvas that he was working on for quite some time. But he noticed something was off about his character. There was hyper-realistic blood coming out of his hyper-realistic eyes. Gulp. Remember when they SpongeBob did like they referenced that one like creepypasta with like Squidward having like, you know, like hyper realistic bloody eyes, and for some reason they made it look like worse than the original. Worse as in like super like frightening, where I'm like, buddy, like kids are watching this, my goodness. Chill. And I think they like switched it to like a baby face. Kinda silly. The hair and head are coming out clean. Yeah! That's what I'm saying. Just gotta believe. Like Parappa. Punch, kick, kick, punch! Punch, punch! Punch, kick! Punch, onion, punch! I like when people play the games and they're like so bad at it that everything is just like out of like the rhythm, out of beat and stuff. It sounds so funny. He's working so fast. Mind you, I've been drawing for like 10 plus years now. So don't worry about it. It'll come to you as well. Just keep on drawing. And like the confidence in like your lines will show. They will be there. It's a song from Steve Winwood. I should like... That's so weird. I just had like a whoa, I remember this song. Steve Winwood. No, okay, hold on. I think this up here is kind of like ruining it. Go away. Actually, no. Yeah, I fixed the hair. I fixed the eye. I think the eye was a little buggy on the left. Buggy the clown. Guys, have you heard of clowns? Classy the clown. We're not talking about Classy again. Can't have another incident. And there goes my alarm. Yeah, this turned out pretty lovely. What do you guys think? A little Pikachu? Think about the 2016 Scary Clown Apocalypse. That shit is still like crazy to me. Put this one here. Hell yeah, okay. Let's see, Jake has been done. So for the next couple of entries, I need to do some research. I still need to, what's it called? Find the references, the reference images. So tell you what, guys. We did 10 doodles today. Let me go through each and every one of them real quick. Let me get rid of the reference here. Let's position this properly. There we go. So we had Caddy Loves Bears. I think this one was like this way. We had Norderic. I like this one. This one is very simple and clean. We got Windowl. I like their expression. Ribzakuma with the sleepy eyes. We've got Boku. Man, he looking muscular. God damn. Terra Raccoon with the cute smile. Going a little bling. Typhon Croc being handsome. That cup also being handsome. I like this one. I think, not to be biased, but I like this one a lot. Forests, Baltimore. And Jake. Okay. It is now time to raid somebody. Who is live? Who can re-raid? You did it. Yay! Only 40 more to go. Hold on, let me actually count real quick. I still have 52 left. Okay. They look really good. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for watching, guys. That was a fun one. I'm glad that I got that out of my system, because I was longing for drawing. I haven't drawn in a while. I've been drawing, but like, you know, for the stream basically. Okay. I see Bucci is live, so I'm gonna raid Bucci. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for like showing up and stuff. I'm probably, hold on, just a little warning. I might stream again tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, right? Yeah. Or not. If not, then I'll probably come back in like a week. Because like I said, I have a friend coming over for a week, so I'm probably gonna be busy. But yeah. Bye guys. Bye-bye. Oh, and also say Here, as a raid message, let's all send Belly towards Kombuchi. He's a very sweet artist. Alright, bye guys. Pa 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 pa.